Hi guys, how you doing? Don't know what's going on with the recording right now. Let me see if I can get it. It's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it does that every time. Seems like that's like the third time since I've been doing this. It's done that. But today, guys, it is so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. It is so glad to see you. Okay. I'm so glad to see you guys. I am getting ready to do a simple, I think I've already done this before. It's one of our simple cakes, and it's called old-fashioned butter cake. Just a good old-fashioned butter cake with some homemade chocolate frosting. Good homemade chocolate frosting, not the butter frosting. Okay, we're trying to stay away from all that butter and lard frosting. All right. But today we're going to do a regular homemade old-fashioned butter cake. Okay, not as much butter frosting in this butter cake, but okay, I had to cover that up a little bit. So it's gonna start off with our regular 2 heaping cups of flour, and this is the unbleached wheat flour. Okay, still trying to keep it as healthy as possible. And then we're gonna have, do our sugar, and that's gonna be like 1.5 cups of sugar. And then we're gonna move on to our eggs, which is gonna be 3 eggs that we're gonna put in. Hi guys, it's good to see you guys. So if you want to do something sweet, homemade, good, and still not bad for you, today, something simple, you can cook you a good butter cake today. All right? So that's what we're getting ready to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in and get it stirred up. It's going to go quick, guys. So, it's not one of those recipes where you got like 6 or 7 things to put in it. Easy and delicious. All right? So we're getting ready to start with, like I said, our 2 cups. Well, 2 heaping cups, as my grandmother can say. Of course, we're cooking Grandma Martha style, so that's what we're going to keep it. 2 heaping cups of flour, our sifted flour, wheat flour, unbleached flour. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pour it in. And then we're going to get us 1.5 cups of sugar. So we're going to get all our dry ingredients in first. Well, you know what? We're going to do 2. I'm sorry, we're going to do 2 cups because we did heaping. So we're not doing heaping of sugar. So we're just going to go ahead and do 2 cups of sugar. Pour that in there. And of course, to keep it moist, we are getting ready to use our what? Buttermilk. Yes, that will keep it very moist. And so we're doing 1 cup of buttermilk. So we have all our dry that's going to go in here already. Okay? So we're getting ready to just put the buttermilk in. So what I like to do, I like to just put it all in there and then sift it all together. Let everybody be friends with each other. How about that? So then we're getting ready to put our eggs in. 3 eggs. And it's just that simple. And we're going to turn this on low while we're going. We're going to put 1 egg in at a time. And of course, if you're not good at cracking eggs, make sure you put them in here. So all you have to do is just crack them, put them in here, of course, and then do 1 at a time. Just pour them in, 1 at a time. Get those in there. And that's our 3 eggs. Let that stir up pretty good. So then we're going to move on to our frosting. I mean, not frosting, our flavoring. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm a little ahead of myself. So I normally do at least two flavorings sometimes when I'm doing my cake. Of course, we're not measuring. Little bit at your taste, okay? So I normally do a capful of this, but now today I'm just eyeing it, you know, just eyeing it a little bit. And so I have my butter already done. Hi guys, it's good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with me. So I have my butter and I already have it melted. I put it on the stove and we're doing 2.5 sticks of butter, okay? And we're going to pour this in while it's going. Don't want any of it to be splashing all over you. Get that from up there. Alright, and I'm going ahead and put my stove on 350. So that's what we're going to cook it on. Mine's normally diesel convention, so it normally stops at 325 while it's baking it. And we got this going. So what I'm going to do is stir it around a little bit to make sure everything is incorporated in this cake, okay? And guys, that's it, basically. We just have to do the frosting, and that is all. So when I finished baking this and frosting it, I will that's good. We always have to taste. Always taste your product. That's good. So we're finished with this. My 9-inch pans, I have them lined. I have a problem with when I put them in there and they don't come out right. So I line mine just to be on the safe side. I haven't mastered that technique yet where I used to have it down, but I don't know what happened. Where sometimes they'll just stick on the bottom and, you know, tear up. I don't know if I'm taking it out too early or what. But this works perfectly fine for me for right now until I figure that other stuff out. So when you're baking, you're always trying to figure something out. So don't worry about it, guys. That's why I said you can get in the kitchen, do it yourself, look at the videos, read the books. I mean, you know, it's easy. It really is easy. All you have to do is just be determined that you're going to do this, cook at home, bake at home, twice out the week or once on the weekend for baking. Okay? So guys, this is the consistency that you should see with your, now this is my cake that we're cooking, so we're just doing it because we wanted something sweet, not too sweet, but something sweet and healthy. So this isn't anyone else's cake, so I know I tasted the thing and then that, but this is the consistency that you should see, okay? And it smells so good, tastes so good. And so all we're going to do is pour these in here and we're finished. Put them in the stove and let them cook for about maybe 30 minutes, if that. It depends on your stove. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to put some beautiful, great tasting chocolate frosting on top of it. And this frosting is only made with some powdered sugar and cocoa powder and a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk, and that's it. We're not using any not the butter with the like this here. So when you're eating your frosting, that you guys that love that butter frosting, Now, I know you know, because I've said this a couple of times, but just in case some people have missed it, this is the butter that you're eating. Okay, to make butter frosting, you're going to use about 2 sticks of this. And get this now. Let me see. This is lard that comes like this here. Crisco, if you want to say a different word. This is Crisco. You look at it. Comes like this. Okay, so a lot of people make theirs with Crisco too. So you're getting 2 things of butter. 1 of these, which is Crisco oil, you know, solid. This here. With powdered sugar and maybe some milk. So guys, this is what you're eating on your frosting. Just plain old butter. That's what you're eating. Butter and sugar. 2 of these. 1 of these. So you got 3 of the combinations in your body eating all that good butter frosting. That's why they call it butter frosting. I try not to make this for people because sometimes I've realized a lot of people don't understand just because they call it butter frosting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you be thinking, but this is it. Butter frosting. So we don't want to put all that stuff in our body every now and then. But when you have a cake a lot and you eat a lot of cupcakes at work and stuff like that, this is what you're consuming in your body, butter. So we're going to try to stay away from that. I do my butter without a lot of I do my frosting. See, it's so much butter. Oh gosh. So we're going to put this in here. Going to half it up for, yeah. See how good that's coming out? And that's what I'm talking about whenever you are doing when you're doing your cakes and stuff and your frosting, try to do them as healthy as possible. Then you can get to enjoy it more. You know your frosting doesn't have all that butter. Okay, you know your cake doesn't have all that preservative in it and the bleach flour and stuff like that. So you get to enjoy that sweetness a lot more because you don't have all that crazy stuff in it. So that's why it's good to get back in the kitchen yourself with your child, with your husband, family in the kitchen, knowing what you're putting in your body. And that way you can enjoy the food like it's supposed to be enjoyed, okay? So guys, we're going to put this in and put it in the stove, get it baked. It's going to be smelling good up in here. Wish I could share it with you. But, you know, hey, going to have to come over one day. We're going to have to bake and eat and just enjoy, all right? So we're getting ready to go. That was it. Very simple. You can get in there today and make you a regular cake. Had to make sure nothing was in there. Just make you a regular butter cake and enjoy yourself, okay? All right, well, I will see you guys later, and thank you so much, Facebook family, for hanging out with me, cooking with Freda, Grandma Martha style. We're trying to keep healthy. We're trying to keep our bodies where they need to be so that we can do the things that we need to do for ourselves and for our family and for God, okay? So I love you. Peace out, and I will see you again on probably next Saturday or Friday. We're going to be cooking, probably doing a dinner or something like that, or even another sweet. But if you have something you want me to do, hey, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on my website and Instagram as well, and just let me know. And I got you. Love you.